Jennifer Lopez is facing backlash after disclosing that she was unhappy about sharing the stage with Shakira at the 2020 Super Bowl. The pair took the stage by storm at the iconic annual halftime show with their history-making performance that attracted tons of appreciation from fans and celebrities around the world. Shakira opened with a live rendition of her 2009 hit song She Wolf before going on to perform a lot of her chart-topping tracks such as Hips Don't Lie and Waka Waka. And then in the second half of the show, Jennifer Lopez made the crowd go crazy with a bunch of her biggest songs, including Jenny from the Block, On the Floor, and her closing hit Let's Get Loud, for which she was joined by Shakira. But it turns out that despite the huge success of the joint performance, Jennifer wasn't too happy with the NFL decision to have her and Shakira take the stage together. She has admitted this in her upcoming Netflix documentary Halftime that she thought was the worst idea in the world. The movie, which talks about Jennifer's long-running and multifaceted career, premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival earlier this week. As its name suggests, Halftime has a huge focus on Jennifer's 2020 Super Bowl performance, giving viewers lots of inside stories on how things looked from behind the scenes. And we've now understood that Jennifer was frustrated by the organizers of the halftime show for giving her and Shakira the same amount of time that any solo performer would get instead of doubling it. For instance, performers at the halftime show are usually given 12 to 16 minutes for their onstage performance. Past solo artists such as The Weeknd and Beyoncé have used the time to switch from song to song in a medley style, resulting in a flashy roundup of their greatest hits. But it's not unusual for multiple artists to share the stage for a performance of this time length too. The most recent Super Bowl saw stars like Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and 50 Cent teaming up to deliver a show-stopping act, with each member only earning a few minutes of being in the spotlight. However, Jennifer was disappointed with the idea of her and Shakira splitting the time between them, which she told her music editor Kim Bursey in her Netflix documentary. She can be heard saying, "We have 6 fucking minutes. We have 30 seconds of a song, and we take a minute, that's it. We've got 5 left, but there's got to be specific songs that we sing. We have to have our singing moments. It's not going to be a dance review. We have to sing our message." This is the worst idea in the world to have 2 people do the Super Bowl. The documentary also showed Jennifer and Shakira talking about how they planned on dividing their time. Lopez told Shakira that the council has given us 12 minutes. She has got confirmation that they could have an extra time, so now they are getting 13 to 14 minutes. Lopez claimed that she and Shakira divide the time in half. If it was going to be a double headliner, they should have given them 20 minutes. Meanwhile, her manager Benny Medina also spoke out against the NFL's decision by naming it an insult. He said, "Typically you have one headliner at a Super Bowl. That headliner constructs the show, and if they choose to have other guests, that's their choice. It was an insult to say that they needed 2 Latinas to do the job that one artist historically has done." Soon after Jennifer's comments started surfacing online, fans called her out for her attitude while complaining that regardless of the time limitations, she and Shakira were still able to put on a pretty iconic show. However, Jennifer made no blunt comments towards Shakira. Many users quickly interpreted her frustration as a jab at the singer. A Twitter user wrote, "Shakira should have done it alone." Another one added, "Bigger names have shared that stage and don't act as if someone owes them something." Well, fans were also reminded about the unique difference in Jennifer and Shakira's promotions of the Super Bowl before their performance. Both artists shared promotional photos to their respective Facebook pages in the weeks before the event, but while Shakira's picture centered on both artists, Jennifer's picture only included herself. Bringing this thing to limelight, one Twitter user wrote, "I remember when she posted the promo poster with her alone while Shakira posted the one with both of them. The energy was clear from the beginning." However, some users came to Jennifer Lopez's defense too, claiming that she was well within her rights to request more stage time, not just for her sake, but for Shakira's too. The journalist Tess Garcia wrote, "I'm no Jennifer Lopez apologist, but in the movie she says she was unhappy that the NFL booked 2 official headliners but made them split the 13-minute time slot that's usually allotted 2-1 act. I've seen the doc multiple times and there is no Shakira slander. After agreeing with this comment, one Twitter user recommended that the stage wasn't necessary, as both artists were capable of producing a memorable show in their own right. He tweeted, even though their performances were groundbreaking, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira deserve their own halftime show. They are icons for a reason and sharing the stage wasn't necessary. They are both capable of creating a memorable show to be remembered. What are your thoughts on Jennifer's take on this Super Bowl halftime performance's time duration? Do you think the two artists should have got more time? Let us know in the comments section below. If you liked watching our video, please consider subscribing to our channel by hitting the red subscribe button. Peace out!